Well, he stood before a packed house of nearly 500 at DeVos Place this morning, and Grand Rapids Mayor George Heartwell wasted no time outlining the theme of his 9th State of the City address. It was all about education and improving the futures of children in our communities. 24-Hour News 8's Marc Thompson has more.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember this day. Today we launch a new chapter in our city's history, and it fits under this rubric. Grand Rapids is a community that values its children and commits its resources towards improving the lives of our youngest citizens.
In State of the City successes, Grand Rapids Mayor George Heartwell touted his Mayor's 50 business, which has met nearly half of its goal of putting 500 youth to work, and Project Green, where some 250 teens have put in over 8,000 hours of community service.
And yet, even with all these successes, far too many of the measures of child well-being are headed in the wrong direction.
Heartwell pointed out sobering statistics like the fact that 36.7% of children in Grand Rapids are living below the poverty line in hunger and unsafe homes.
4 of 10 children don't have the resources that they need to succeed in school, books in the home.
On a recent information tour, Heartwell met with 43 leaders in education. He's now challenging all religious, business, and civic organizations to have a conversation about children, with solutions passed on to the Community Research Institute at GVSU. He spoke on improving literacy, collective impact on children, extending successful programs like Upward Bound, and said he's willing to work with Governor Snyder on his plan to have the state take over failing schools, but cautioned
Grand Rapids people know best how to solve Grand Rapids problems.
In conclusion, the passion.
Our children need us now. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you
In Grand
ready?
Rapids, Marc Thompson, 24-Hour News 8.
For a complete transcript of the Mayor's State of the City address, we have a link set up for you. You'll find that, of course, at woodtv.com. Now, in attendance, paying close attention to the Mayor's State of the City address was the interim superintendent of Grand Rapids Public Schools, Teresa Weatherall-Neal. She spoke with us afterwards about collaborating with the city and the mayor to improve education.
Well, this isn't new work for the mayor and I, and so we've just been talking right along the way. What does it look like? What should it look like for children at the end of this journey?
The school board recently extended Weatherall-Neal's status as interim superintendent through the next 18 months. They have suspended their search for a permanent replacement for Dr. Bernard Taylor, who took an early leave at the first of the month.